Hey guys, it's Corey from Coldwave. I'm here with Deakin from Silverback Vintage and we're going to be going through his collection today. Yeah, I feel like all the Goldberg ones you have.
Cause I'm still in love with you.
Yeah, Goldberg.
So I'm Deakin Whalen. I run Silverback Vintage on Instagram. I am from Warnbro, Western Australia. I am a collector of wrestling tees, but not just wrestling tees. I like movie t-shirts as well, TV shirts. I'm not big into band t-shirts unless I really like the band. And yeah. Alright, first, a 2000s Rock WWF racing tee. As you see, beat, very worn. Printed on a souvenir t-shirt, souvenir tees.
It's actually quite like unique for wrestling tees, right?
Yeah, well, back then, literally, whatever the cheapest company they could print shirts on, they were literally doing.
Especially in the city that they were into. So.
Yeah, exactly. Other ones known probably be Triple H, Stone Cold, Undertaker.
Yeah.
Main ones. 99 Rock, the electrifying one jersey.
It's a good one. WWF tag on it too, let's see.
These you could only get really at the shows or online. Online they were only limited release. On show I think they had about normally up to about 500 of each product.
Yeah, something like that.
98 Rock t-shirt, if I'm correct. Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? Printed on Jay's Classic. JL's Classic.
Was it quite cool how on the back it's got that like neon green colour? Usually it's like something that he probably wouldn't use on his shirts, right?
Yeah.
Especially with the mix of that like earth sort of like looking.
That's where I think the flaw is, because you can't even read like the font in there, just blends in too much. 1988, sorry, March 22nd, WrestleMania 4 t-shirt.
So sick.
This was about the time where celebrities were getting a lot more involved in the WrestleMania matches as well. Like you had Mr. T
with the Hulk Hogan thing.
Roddy Piper and all that kind of stuff, like boxing matches, and then that would go on later into the later WrestleManias where they had like Mike Tyson, and now the newer ones are bringing in like Flow Rider to do live performances and stuff like that. Bill Goldberg, I believe, yes, 1998, probably t-shirt 123 of whatever.
But like I said, like what I was saying before is like obviously there's so many Goldberg graphics, but there's like when you get one that's actually kind of cool, like this one's cool. I don't know, it's just like better to have. Like I'd rather have like one cool graphic of Goldberg than have like 50 of like ones that are like really similar.
Exactly. They were mass producing his t-shirts throughout 97, 98 when he was undefeated for 174 matches.
174, right? I would say 173, but it's 174. Yeah.
No, I'm sure it was. Yeah, I think title matches was 173.
Yeah, title matches.
Yeah, and then he lost to Kevin Nash after Scott Hall came in and tasered him.
Was that the whole drunk period of
a Deadstock WCW.
The OG tag is just sick.
On Top Heavy, I believe that's an Australian tag.
Yes.
You find a lot of music tees also printed on Top Heavy as well.
And also with this one, which is cool, which is like what I like about it's like got Jericho and Chris Benoit on it. So it's good.
Booker T when he was in Harlem Heat, Raven, which is very unusual because try and find the Raven thing now. 97 DDP t-shirt, I believe this one is. This was before he joined the NWO. This is when he would have just came over from WWF, sorry.
Yeah.
Printed on a Gildan tag. which is
It's a good Gildan tag.
yeah, heavy cotton, good Gildan tag.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people forget, it's like with DDP, is that, yeah, he was in WWF before he went to WCW.
Yeah, and then
Like
he came
usually it's
back.
like the other way around.
Came back to the Stalker storyline, massive reaction, and then from there he just
Yeah, got into
can't remember.
home fitness or something.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
it's changing people's lives.
Yeah, it is actually. It's pretty cool.
This one I also just got recently, a Lex Luger art t-shirt. A double XL. Yes. Not much is known about this t-shirt because not many people remember his run from WCW except the whole NWO when about 100 people were in the
Yeah.
NWO at that point. But when he came at an event when they were at a shopping mall. He just walked in, not telling anyone backstage, literally came from a WWF show to WCW to announce he's here and caused quite a stir.
Yeah.
NWO Wolfpack Macho Man t-shirt. Also another unrememberable run from Macho Man. He came from WWF when he was at the peak of his career. WrestleMania 7, went to WCW.
Starring in Spider-Man 1.
Exactly, Bonesaw.
Yeah.
And then he went back to WWF, became a commentator, I think.
A commentator.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even know that. So I think it was like, I was probably still a bit young to notice that.
What got me into vintage was nostalgia mixed with the community. Yeah, I'd see videos online of people going to markets, and that's what put me into round 2. And then watching round 2, it just opened my eyes completely, and I said, wow, there's all this stuff out here that just hits the nostalgia bang on. And then you go out yourself, you try and find the one thing, and you find one thing, and you go, oh, cool, but oh, there's that one too, and you get the next one, and then you just start collecting, and it just builds up and builds up and builds up. And that's what I've done with all the wrestling. Sting, Wolfpack Sting, very sought after t-shirt for the common. Many versions of this t-shirt too. I think he was in the NWO for about a year or so, and then he rebelled against the NWO, and that's when WCW's downfall started to happen.
Even when WCW finished, still didn't sign to WWF.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, didn't convert over to the other company or the other brand for so long until it was like a recent WrestleMania. It's like WrestleMania.
No, he came back at Survivor Series 2017, I think. I mean,
Yeah,
could
but
have been
didn't have
earlier probably.
His
but-
first match, he debuted his first match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, exactly. He came back, and then he had a pay-per-view match at SummerSlam. Took a powerbomb into a corner and actually ruined his neck.
Yeah,
so
ruined his neck. Yeah.
forced to retire. Another NWO, the White and Black Attack. You got Mr. Perfect, you got Big Show, aka the Giant, Scott Steiner, not Kevin Nash, sorry, Scott Hall, and Bret Hart. Also another career in WCW that fell too quick.
Yeah.
Came in when a whole bunch of other people were coming in, and no one remembers it.
Well, I think it was sort of like I guess like when he come to WCW, it sort of just passed. Like
Exactly.
the hype, right? He didn't sort of change his. Well, not that everyone had to change their persona, but his character was sort of like outdated in a
Exactly.
way.
He came in, obviously, back then, leather jackets, denim jeans. Everyone came in thinking of the hot shit, and then, yeah, it's just too much to keep up with.
This is a good one.
Big Sexy, Kevin Nash. Might know him off Magic Mike, XXL.
Yeah.
Another man that actually had a lot of shirts from that time, especially with Scott Hall when they were with the Pack back then. WCW NWO Revenge. And 64 promo t-shirt. Released in October 1998. Which I find very interesting about this t-shirt is that Raven's in there for
I was
some
gonna say
reason.
the same thing. I was like, yeah, Raven of all people is like on the shirt, which is sick.
Got the game too, the
Got the
cartridge
game
to
as
go with the shirt, yeah. This was printed on Marina, which is also another rare tag to find for wrestling t-shirts.
And the old like THQ logo.
Yeah,
is sick
exactly. THQ now defunct. A red NWO running with the Pack t-shirt. Obviously, when the Wolfpack was around, this shirt would have been released. Printed on Toltecs.
I feel like Toltecs now is like becoming quite common with wrestling shirts. Like I've seen to get a bunch of them that are on Toltecs. Which
Exactly.
When I was first getting, I didn't actually think Toltecs was quite common for wrestling, which is pretty cool.
a 1999 Stone Cold, because Stone Cold said so t-shirt. So it's interesting because it's a jersey but a t-shirt at the same time, and it's on a red as well, which is very interesting because we'll ignore that. But wrestling t-shirts aren't really printed on any other colours.
Yeah, then black. Hey, it's like very
New World Order for life, NWO. What I like about this t-shirt is that on the back it's actually embroidered.
yeah, that's it.
Printed on an all sports heavyweight tag too, probably one of the best tags. Broken Bones rule, NWO. I don't know much about the whole Broken Bones rules thing.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you much either, to be honest. Like the whole, I've never seen it on a shirt, and then I didn't actually know much of it either. I don't know if it's like, what is this one? Is this one 98?
Yeah, 98.
I don't know. It might be like I feel like it's something Macho Man would say, but
NWO, New World Order, Wolf T. They use the Wolfpack logo, pretty common.
this one's a cool one. I like this one.
Used on a lot of other branding as well.
Yes.
A Kill 'Em All 1998 Stone Cold t-shirt. It's probably my favourite Stone Cold t-shirt because it's a graphic you haven't seen around.
It's very
Got
uncommon.
Mr. McMahon in Stone Cold's hand there.
Back on the suit. Did Stone Cold actually wear this shirt? I don't know.
I haven't seen him wear that.
I haven't seen him wear it either.
No. This one, I haven't also seen him either, but I know this is a really well known Stone Cold t-shirt.
Yeah, and this one is very cool. I like this one. Especially with like the before Attitude Era logo, which is
Golden Era, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Stone Cold 316 t-shirt printed on a TNT tag.
I've seen this graphic on a crew neck. Haven't seen the t-shirt.
I haven't seen it on a crew neck. I've seen similar shirts where it's obviously got like the front, the other side jackass,
Yeah.
and this has been on the back.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that one, yeah. But yeah, I've seen like this exact graphic on a crew neck. Haven't actually seen it on the t-shirt before, which is cool.
Speaking of other side jackass, Stone Cold also printed on a Golden Era time. The WWF logo down there. This is another graphic actually I haven't seen before. The Austin 316 with the metal Terminator looking skull on the front. Stone Cold Country on the back. I feel like this is something you definitely would have worn.
Yeah, for sure.
Blood from a rattlesnake. Not to be confused with the Blood from a Stone t-shirt from 97. It's got the bloody Austin 316 on the back. There's another good shirt as well, the same graphic. It's with Bret Hart got him in a sharpshooter. Because they couldn't really
and
put
it's like his
the blood, but they
Another
put a
thing
blue
is-
mark over it.
with this shirt, it's like a lot of the wrestling shirts, when they do the WWF like print or the copyright on it, it's actually in white.
Yeah.
But this one they kept it in red because to go with the other shirt, which is good.
So what got me into wrestling was that obviously coming home from school one day, I'm sure I'm not the only one, you're going through the TV trying to find something to find, and the next thing you see is someone get thrown off the top rope. And you go, whoa, what's this? And then you keep watching, and then you get invested in the characters and the storyline, and the crowd's reaction gets you reacting, and you start buying the wrestling figures and all that, but as you grow up you sort of lose the passion for it. But some of us don't. I've been watching wrestling since 05, maybe even earlier, and I still watch it to this day, and I think that's where the collection started. I bought one wrestling shirt, and then I have to get the one for that guy, and one for that guy, and then I find another one for that guy, and I go, I have to get that now. And then it just keeps going and going and going. The Rattlesnake Bone Austin 316 Don't Trust Anyone t-shirt. A very sought after Stone Cold t-shirt just because of the back alone.
Again with the Golden Era logo for the Attitude Era. It's very good.
Stone Cold WWF Attitude on a blue. Raise Some Hell on the back. Printed on a Power Pro tag as well, which is another tag you don't often see on a wrestling shirt.
It's like got a good like thick colour.
The Hard Way Stone Cold. Really cool graphic. His skin's burning to reveal the skull behind.
I have this one also. It's like one of my favourite ones.
Obviously got the other side jackass on the back. Another Golden Era shirt of Legion of Doom, Road Warrior Animal, and Road Warrior Hawk. They came back at WrestleMania 15 to a standing ovation after their run in Japan. The Japan shirt's actually quite expensive as well.
Oh, really?
Very sought after from collectors. The WWF Come Get Some Attitude Era t-shirt. This was a 96 t-shirt. This is when they were going from the Golden Era to the Attitude Era, and Mr. McMahon cut that wicked promo introducing the WWF Attitude Era.
That was when like they had all these complaints about like the rating of the show and all this kind of stuff, right? Yeah.
Still debated to this day.
Yes. But this is a sick one. Like the font on this one is super dope.
And it's got the old Golden Era tag.
They always seem to be washed out.
Exactly, and like the ones that are really well kept are like the one shirts that you would never expect to have. This is a JC Penney's pajama shirt from 1990s.
So
Came with a matching headband that says Hulk Rules on it, and a nylon kind of boxing
like
gown kind of thing,
yeah.
with the Hogan on the back. Very soft, very nice. Definitely tell it's a pajama shirt.
You get to wear this one much?
DX t-shirt. This is my first DX t-shirt I owned, and I only got this not too long ago.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Yes.
DX stuff is hard to find, but at the same time is everywhere. But people just ask too much money for it.
Yeah. And also what people don't know is like there's actually so many variations of this exact graphic shirt. Like so like the front is slightly different in every single time.
You either
and
come
the
in
back
silver, come in green.
slightly different. Slightly like different on the front. Like everything's sort of like
Fun fact: the DX shirt was actually a red t-shirt to begin with.
the shirt was actually red. Yes.
Yeah. The DX Road Dogg Jesse James t-shirt. It's one of my favourites. It's not one you also see every day. Printed on the WWF tag.
Which you also don't get many of those.
No,
Which is sick.
these definitely would have been sold at the shows. Roll the dog a bone on the back. And you told me earlier.
Yeah, so there's actually like another variation of this shirt which is quite sought after. So in this like silhouette here, you get like a one that has 420 in it, which a guy from Rise Against Vintage, he got one, and it's just like, yeah, it's super sick. It's crazy. Yeah, so there's like a couple of variations, which is cool.
New Age Outlaws.
Sick.
Billy Gunn, Jesse James, the WWF World Tag Team Championships.
Very rare to see the title belts on the shirt, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
The back print could have been better.
I actually like that though.
I think it's very lackluster.
Oh really?
Yeah. It had like New Age Outlaws, like the green on the back. I
Yeah,
think
but
it
like
would've been-
that font of the logo, I've actually not seen them use much of, which is pretty cool. It's pretty why I like it so much.
The Generation X 98 t-shirt. You obviously got X-Pac, Billy Gunn, Jesse James, Chyna, and Triple H.
Very good.
The font on this one wigs me out because I've never seen a DXT with that kind of font before.
No, it's very sort of like, I don't know, it's very sort of mediocre, right? Like,
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Anything with China on it is sick, I reckon. Getting a China shirt.
Getting a DX shirt with Rick Rude on it. It's Rick Rude was one of the first DX members.
Yes,
Would be
right at the
crazy,
start.
yes. Another WWF tag, Triple H, Game
That's a good
Over.
one.
This was about the time where Triple H wanted power over everything, wanted to be the champion, never wanted to drop the championship to anyone.
Yeah.
That's when a whole lot of backstage politics kicked in. And if he lost the title, we'd find a way to get it back, one way or the other.
You notice like on this one, it's like how they use the lowercase and the big case, but this H is actually backwards.
No.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. So it's like, I don't know, I think it's the way it just ran his logo at the start, like on his tights, but
Yeah.
with the backwards H is actually like, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's very sweet.
World's Most Dangerous Man, Ken Shamrock. A very rare t-shirt, I'd like to say. I haven't never seen another Ken Shamrock t-shirt online or in person anywhere.
But if you do, they're always like very pricey, right?
Yes, exactly. Printed on a Highland tag.
This is after his stint in UFC.
Yes,
Yeah.
he went to Pride. He's got a young brother, Frank Shamrock. He had a Lions Den match with Steve Blackman.
Really?
It was very interesting because it was like a circle cage, but like it kind of shot out and like they were allowed to use weapons and stuff like that. It was
Very,
really weird.
very odd. Yeah.
2002 WWE tropical lightning t-shirt.
See, when I first looked at this, when you pulled it out, I actually thought it was like an American Bash t-shirt. It's actually, yeah. Which is cool.
Best thing about the t-shirt, it's got people on there that you wouldn't expect to be on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Like the Hurricane, Billy Kidman, Test, Rico. The tag's also interesting too. It's on a Wildman tag.
No sponsors and date and stuff, which is sick.
WCW 1998 Perry Satin t-shirt. Perry Satin t-shirts are also another very rare t-shirt to find. I've seen only one other of these online, and he's got another t-shirt where he's got 3 heads on it. It's orange. This is also printed on a official WCW tag. WWF Jeff Jarrett, don't piss me off t-shirt. This is when Jeff Jarrett came back from WCW and had a very lackluster run. Back in WCW he had his, I think, peak performances.
Yeah, for sure. Until like he went to TNA, maybe.
Yeah,
I feel like
especially
TNA.
in TNA, where TNA made him the star he
The
is.
guy he is, yeah. But like for a lot of people, they wouldn't know that this is a Jeff Jarrett shirt.
Exactly,
Because
exactly.
there's nothing of him on there unless like, especially because he had such. I think his stint in WWE was quite small.
Yeah.
Quite short. So for him to have like a catchphrase and people to just have it on a shirt, it's probably very rare for people to know that that's who it is. But
The more
it's a good
common
one.
one would be the Slap Nuts t-shirt. And it says, listen here, Slap Nuts, with the guitar on the front.
oh yes, with
With
the guitar.
He has
Yeah,
the
yeah.
guitar and he beats people with guitar.
Yes, I remember
Like
that.
Beetlejuice. You seen that clip?
No, I haven't actually.
Beetlejuice is talking smack to him, he just turns around and just cracks him with a guitar. And like Beetlejuice is like a 3'9" little midget. And he's like a Superman get up. This is when WCW was just wild. 99 Rob Van Dam t-shirt. This was not too long after he left ECW for WWF, and they kind of turned it into an angle where Jerry Lawler would show up at ECW with a bunch of WWF guys, beat up them, and then ECW would come and beat up all the WWF guys.
Yeah, a bit of an ongoing thing.
RVD would be expected as like the traitor in that sense, or whatever. The O2 Hollywood Hulk Hogan t-shirt with the signature on the back, which is probably one of my favourite things about this t-shirt. This is when they reintroduced the NWO into WWF, and the run was just, it was awful. Like
Yeah,
Shawn
it was-
Michaels was in there for some reason.
It was very weird. I think that was because he had that whole thing going with Triple H, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The crew necks.
His stuff's cool.
98 Stone Cold crew neck. I've seen the same print on a t-shirt. He's got the blue eye even in the black and white, which is really cool. Finding wrestling crew necks is also another hard thing.
Very hard, yeah.
Pretty sure it's printed on a TNT tag, yes. A Zubaz WCW Goldberg crew neck.
This one's sick.
Obviously he's doing the generic pose,
Yeah.
but it's one where he doesn't have his mouth open, so that's very rare. I think one thing about wrestling too, like say current day, is that people know the characters, but they're ashamed to admit they like know them. Like
I've said that before as well. It's like fact. Like so many people could be into wrestling, but they're just ashamed to admit it because it's just like I was at one point. When I was in high school, I was still into wrestling and like watching it and stuff. But I was just like, I never told anyone or like spoke about it to people because I was like, no one liked it, but I liked it. But now I'm just like, whatever.
I think that's definitely part of the like nostalgic thing as well.
Yeah.
It's like when you were like younger, you didn't care like what anyone said really, and like you just be wanting to be like into whatever you're into, whether it was wrestling or like some random like band or anything like that. So I think that's part of like now you get older and you're like, oh, like
Well, it doesn't matter anymore.
whatever. Like,
Exactly.
come to the other stuff that I collect, which isn't wrestling. An Oscar De La Hoya.
And you said you had the t-shirt of this as well.
I did have a t-shirt of
You
this,
had the
yes, and I
t-shirt.
sold it. Probably his most famous fight ever. It's his Palace.
Did you get these at the same time? Did you get like the t-shirt first and then got this later on?
I got the t-shirt first,
Yeah.
and I found this later, and I got this, and then not too long after I got this, I sold the t-shirt. So.
Okay. But yeah, another one with this one that's cool is like it's actually the Caesar Palace tag, right?
Yeah.
Which is cool. Yeah.
So you would only be able to get it at Caesar's Palace.
Yeah.
South Park, bigger, larger, and uncut movie t-shirt from 1999.
Very cool.
The reason why I picked this t-shirt out is because with South Park t-shirts you always find the same graphics, especially when it comes to Kenny and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So to find it even on a white t-shirt as well is very unique.
And it's also single stitch for 99, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. An 84 Farside Garfield comic t-shirt. Picked this up in New Zealand not too long ago.
It's very cool.
Yeah, XL, Fruit of Bloom. And
The
it's,
tag's quite crisp. Hey?
I know,
Like a good
very
font
nice.
shirt.
So I have no knowledge of the Far Side like whatsoever. Like, where is
No,
he from? Like, I don't
I've
know.
tried searching up. I imagine it's American.
Yeah,
Has
because
to
a lot
be.
of his graphics are like very like something you'd find in like a newspaper. I feel like that sort of like
Mm.
sketch drawing. But yeah, I've seen like quite a few different ones, but I don't have any knowledge of the artist whatsoever.
It's almost like if someone else was printing his like drawings on a t-shirt, or if he was actually doing it too, which is something that'd be good to know.
1995 Cranberries World Tour t-shirt. I got this from this store, luckily. I hadn't been in for a while and I had seen this on Instagram and I had begged for this t-shirt and he made me come in and come get it.
Has to be done. First in, best dressed. Yeah, obviously, I know Cranberry stuff is sick. There's not that many designs out there. So it's like dope. And being a tour shirt as well.
A 1990s Hellraiser Clive Barker comic t-shirt.
Stedman tag. It's also super dope.
Epic Comics.
Yeah, as I was saying before, like horror movie stuff is just getting like more and more sought after. It's like becoming a lot of collectors after horror movie stuff.
Star Wars Episode 1 t-shirt.
Worst Star Wars movie, best merch. Is that? Would you agree?
Easily.
Easily.
I don't know if it's official or not because it's a Star Wars Insider, so unless it was through like a website or something like that, they might have
It
released
could have been
this.
like a fan club maybe.
Mm.
But yeah, it has got the Star Wars tag.
It's got the release dates across the entire world on the back.
Does it have a straight one here?
Yeah. As you were saying about horror movie t-shirts, also got this from here, this Freddy Krueger t-shirt. Printed on M&O.
Yes, this would be like, I think, late 90s, early 2000s.
I've seen similar t-shirts to this, but the graphic's been very faded. I know you had a lot of people asking you about this t-shirt.
Yes, yes. Anytime we get horror movie stuff in, it's always in demand. It always goes real quick. Best thing about this one is the background.
Boom. Slashes on the back. Debated on this one. This is a mid-2000s, possibly Nirvana t-shirt.
There's been a lot of talk about this one. It's almost like the style of this is almost like a rap tee. The full colour and the way the font is like styled. And even like if you look at each letter,
It's printed with
it's got like the
different
the
albums.
album artwork in there. So this is 100% like a bootleg.
The tag, can't even tell what the tag is or what it was.
But then the controversial bit about this tee is the background. It's very much in bad taste.
A Riddick Bowe vs Evander Holyfield 3 t-shirt. This also happened at Caesar's Palace, 1995. This was the very first vintage t-shirt I brought. Which is interesting though, it was at Caesar's Palace, but it wasn't printed on a Caesar's Palace tag. On a J&C Sportswear tag, made in USA.
I've never seen this tag.
Yeah,
Or if I
neither.
have, it's never been on anything like significant. It's just been like
Exactly.
a general kind of sports tee.
I think it might have also came down to what they were showing it on, because I know they're very funny with what they show, what boxing shows on TV,
Oh,
like
right,
the HBO showcase,
Yeah, yeah.
that kind of stuff. Speaking of, landed Duran 3 at the Mirage in Vegas, 1989.
So I don't know anything about this fight.
I don't know either. I know Sugar Ray Leonard though. Probably has one of the most powerful punches in boxing history. And actually, not too long ago, he fought actually. He actually
Okay.
won, knocked the dude out.
True.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get back into it.
You've obviously got the Mirage logo on the back, which is unique for boxing t-shirts.
Yeah.
Because it's just normally the tag or like the place on the front, not the whole back print dedicated to the Mirage. Yeah. Last but not least,
Saving one of the best for last, I reckon.
as bad as I want to be, Dennis Rodman. The peak of Dennis Rodman, in my opinion.
100%.
Printed on American Standard. I see this t-shirt around too, like on their YouTube channel all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, never the Nike ones with his big
Yeah.
head and colours and all that kind of stuff
There's
like
so
that.
many good Dennis Rodman tees.
It's
and I
unfortunately
don't
they're too
have
expensive.
Any of them, yeah. Prices going up.
Exactly. I'm going to show this one off last. Tommy Dreamer ECW t-shirt, the innovator of extreme. During this time, Tommy Dreamer was the golden boy of ECW. He took stupid punishment for a crowd of 30 people. He took a kendo stick, which is essentially bamboo shoots wrapped up, and he took about, I think, 10 shots to the back, to the front, and then the welts and stuff like that, just for 30 people.
So if we were to go through this whole collection again, like what would you pick as like the top three, if you
Top
can do
three.
that?
Ooh. Yeah, cut it down. Well, obviously, the Rodman. Easily the Rodman.
Because that's a more recent pickup as well, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. This cranberries one, just wanted to see it's close to home for me. I love the cranberries. Interestingly, this Legion of Doom t-shirt, I know there was a couple different t-shirts like this when they showed the whole fronts of them, but with this being a later Legion of Doom t-shirt, especially when they came back from Japan, I know it's going to be quite rare to find. My plans for the future is to get into markets while still collecting and eventually open up something small. I wouldn't be able to do it south of the river because there isn't a market for it as much, where north of the river there is a market for it and there's already a few stores that exist.
Much to pick from.
Fucking flea market every day.
Yeah, exactly. Well, like honestly, probably the best find I found wasn't even a t-shirt; it was sneakers. I found someone's parents was like, I bought I think 6 pairs of TNs off someone
Oh,
for
really?
$10 each. And I saw these were like older ones as well. They're like worth some money.
And it was the Live in New York, but like the floral black one.
No.
It's got like the lyrics from Dumb on the back.
No,
Yeah, I found 2 of those at the same spot.
like it's not, like, as you said, worth a lot of money, but because I like it, it's a Eminem show crew neck, and like the whole front's like embroidered and stuff like that. It's like
Oh,
the
that's
red, like the E in the middle, and it's like the Eminem show and the red on the bottom. I just like Eminem, and I was like,
That's
that's sick. Like,
Do you still have it?
yeah,
Yeah,
like
that's
$15. I was like, why not?
Yeah, for sure.
that's a steal.